Namaste. Welcome again, everyone. Krishna Chaitanya Dasi here. So we're going to continue with our Korean theme. This is the last Korean dish I'm going to make, and it's the spicy fried tofu dish. Really, really easy, as all my recipes are. This one, I pre-fried the tofu because everyone knows how to fry tofu. So one block we bought from Aldi. It's only $3 a block actually. It's really good price, and I find that it has the best texture for deep frying or pan fry. Actually, I pan fried this, not deep fry, so I pan fried it. So it's not too hard and it's not too soft, but still really juicy when you actually make, when you pan fry this dish. So we have, for this recipe, we've got onions, we've got chili paste, Korean chili paste, sesame seeds, spring onions, sugar, soy, salt, and garlic. And we're gonna make a start. So again, we're gonna put the recipe onto YouTube for you. So I've just put in the garlic, fry that. I'm gonna do the same thing with the onion. I'm gonna reduce the onion a little bit. So maybe 3/4 of an onion, not the whole onion. Just looking at the amount of tofu I've got there. We don't want the onion to overpower the flavor of this dish. So we want to fry this up till it's nice and fragrant, until the onions softened, and then we'll add in the paste, the chili paste. If you don't have chili paste, you can use miso, okay? So you can replace it with miso and add in chili powder if you want. The great thing about cooking is that you can basically adapt with whatever ingredients you have in your kitchen, in your pantry. Okay. That's there. So I'm gonna mix it out. The longest, this part here, the preparation takes longer than the cooking. So with all my recipes, it's mainly the preparation. The cooking, I've kept it really simple so that it's something that we can all do. I know when we're trying new recipes, we always get daunted by the fact that we don't know where to find the ingredients, or we've never used it before. But ingredients Australia is such a multicultural country that we can get ingredients, whichever ingredients we want really, whether it's Indian, it's Chinese, it's Thai. We're so versatile with our foods and our culture that we can pretty much find anything we need, and then add in the sugar. Just a touch on the salt because we've got soy here. And I'm just going to put in the soy. You see and smell and hear that sizzling? It's great. I love it. Okay. And again, I encourage everyone to try these recipes. That's how I started to learn to cook, is learning how to make new recipes. And then I'm going to add a little bit, just a dash of water to this, just so that it can be more saucy. And I'll just show you this. I'm not sure you can see, but just let it simmer down. The key thing with cooking is that you just really want to balance out the flavors. So, for example, you do a tablespoon of soy, then maybe 3/4 of a tablespoon of sugar, just a little bit less sugar. So always balance the flavors out that way. I find at home when I actually cook, I don't really need to use the sugar. I just put a dash of soy or a dash of Himalayan pink salt, and that's enough in my cooking because the vegetables draw out the natural sweetness itself. And then I'm just going to add in here the spring onions. You can see that the sauce is actually starting to thicken up now. Okay. So with this pan-fried tofu, a block gave me 18 cubes. So just measure it out. So the block is about 450 grams, and it's a natural firm tofu, and you can get it at any Aldi's. And so from here, this is ready for me to put in my tofu. I'm going to use my hands here. I'm going to turn this down, and then I'm going to mix it really, really well. So you want to coat this tofu. Try not to break it. Just coat it nicely. If you've got tongs, then use your tongs to flip them over. Otherwise, just gently stir them around, and you can see this magnificent color. The richness of that chili paste with the soy. So because the tofu is already cooked, we don't really need to cook this much. We just want the sauce to seep through the tofu, and it's ready to be served up. And this will go really well with that japchae dish that I made, and you can have it with rice as well, and the side dish of the kimchi, the radish kimchi. And there you have it. That's it. And all we want to do then is we just want to add a little bit. Did I get that out? I sure did. Okay. So just let it simmer a little bit, and then sprinkle your sesame on top. Love toasted sesame. There you go. And there you have your spicy Korean tofu dish. Namaste everyone.